Hey everybody, what's up? Welcome back. Do another tier list. Now we're running out of games to play. Apparently, shit. It's just me and Caleb today. I'm Nathan, by the way. I'm gonna do a tier list of all the Halo games because we recently played all the campaign ones. Eventually, we'll get to Spartan Assault and stuff. I do remember playing that. Maybe Halo Wars, I guess. Who knows? Anyway, so this is the mainline games. We're gonna jump right with we don't know what Halo 2600 is, so this game shouldn't exist. So we are not gonna use that. So you want to go and like order, Caleb?
Sure.
All right. So Combat Evolved. Let the Halo man put his 2 cents in.
I would definitely say, I would say it's a great game. It set the boundaries for what FPS shooters would go on to be. I mean, even though the levels got repetitive, I mean, like the enemies, like the setting, the weapons, like everything just, it's what got me into Halo. And so like even though like the level design does get repetitive and stuff, it is still pretty good. So I would say it's great.
I just realized the names are different. From the last time we did a tier maker video. Golly, amazing, great, good, meh, bad, garbage. This game shouldn't exist.
For the record, we are going strictly on campaign. We're not going on multiplayer.
Oh, I mean, we'd have to factor in everything, right?
Do we?
I mean, why not? I mean, it is the video. Just depends. I mean, we did it with the Mario games, technically.
Not really.
What do you mean?
I mean, with Mario, it's expected.
Yeah, but I mean, we did it with Mario Bros. U with the co-op. Like, it's more fun with co-op than it is with single player. We still put it at D because that's where it belonged, regardless. So we factored in everything.
Yeah, but those games are generally co-op. Like this is
generally
like this has a story. But not like a. I mean, this also has multiplayer.
But that's literally
some of these don't even have a multiplayer either. Like ODST doesn't have.
And not anymore. It doesn't exist now.
No. It doesn't have like a. It doesn't have like a.
Yeah, because he used Halo 3's multiplayer. Then we would only.
That's what I'm saying. Like it doesn't have like a multiplayer.
But we base it on the fire team or the hell's the fucking horde mode? Firefight and campaign then. So we'd still be comparing with two things. We're gonna do multiplayer too. Because fucking why not?
Well, then if it had to be that, then I would move it down to a good because.
But that
like the multiplayer's fun for Halo 1, but it just doesn't stand the test of time. Like it's incredibly unbalanced. Like
I mean,
and not that you would expect it to be like that back in 2001.
I mean, kind of no shit, right? Because how old the fucking game is.
Yes.
I would go good, just because it's. Yeah, I mean, I agree with you. It's the same. It's set a standard. We can do it like how we did with the Mario and put it in good. Halo 2.
I was gonna put this one lower than Halo 1, but I debated. Halo 2 is good. Soundtrack's obviously great. I like that you got to play as Arbiter. The only other thing the one thing I didn't like was, which isn't Bungie's fault, it was Microsoft.
Which is what? You're cutting in and out, bro.
My mic keeps falling down. It's rushed, which is Microsoft's fault. It's not Bungie's fault. I did like that they added boss fights. They added dual wielding. I do, however, think that the multiplayer is severely
what?
the multiplayer is severely overrated.
I can agree to that too. I mean, yeah.
Everyone thinks that the Halo 2 has the best multiplayer.
No. You need to fix your mic, bro. Your shit's cutting in and out.
Better?
Yeah. Well, it's like you talk, then you just randomly cut out. Like you're talking too quiet or something. Yeah. I'll put this probably at a good. I don't know. I don't know. To me, like, I say good because for Halo 1 because I didn't like the campaign just because it woo damn just because I don't know, out of our entire playthroughs I don't remember pretty much anything of that.
Not to mention we had troubles with it on MCC, so you know.
And no shit. Yeah, I guess it compares, right? I mean, you're making good arguments about it, how it's rust and shit. I guess it's 3, right? Or was ODST first?
3.
Okay.
ODST comes later. Story-wise, it'd be ODST, but 3 next.
As a campaign,
I want your opinion first. You get to go this time.
I would probably argue and say that this is the most overrated game out of
Martyr.
Out of all out of all the Halos.
No.
The multiplayer was never great. It was between this and Call of Duty. There was no other multiplayer like online with like Xbox Live, so it was literally between these two, and I was more of the Call of Duty player. But you know, on occasion I would play this, and this wasn't nah. I mean, I would probably put it at good too, honestly. Like the high good though. So like you'd go like 3, 2, 1 for me.
I would put this at great. Well, honestly, if you have my opinion, 1 is supposed to be at great, 2 is supposed to be at good. I would put 3 at amazing because I personally liked the campaign for 3. The soundtrack just got better. The weapons, they always add new weapons, vehicles. The setting for everything was great. I loved it. The multiplayer, I personally love the multiplayer. I played it for hours. I played it so much that I had to get another I had to get another disc for it. That's how much I played it. I played it so much that I had to get another guy. That's how much I played Halo 3. That I got laser burn in my fucking disc.
Jesus.
Yes.
Okay.
And I didn't even have Xbox Live. That was just me playing it either by myself or with friends.
Jesus.
Like if they came over.
I mean, it's one of the best. Like, I'm not taking that away, but I mean, the fact that it really set the the 360 Xbox Live, yeah, I'd probably put it at amazing. Like,
And it brought in Forge. It brought in weapon making.
like this, like Halo, kind of like. Like how Halo 1 set the shooting standard, Halo 3 set like the Xbox Live standard.
Oh, 100%. People would argue with you though and say it was Halo 2 that said it. I disagree. Because Xbox Live was like still very fresh. It was very new.
Yeah.
And not a lot of people had it.
Yeah. 3, it's like 3 was with the 360. It came with the Xbox Live.
That's when
the headset.
And that's when internet started becoming more of a thing.
Yeah.
Was when the 360 came out.
Yeah. I would give it I could put it at amazing. ODST, the first non-Master Chief game.
Technically, we're going to take a step back. It's going to be Halo Wars.
Oh, Halo Wars was first?
Mm-hmm. It technically came out in April or March, the year of ODST, I believe.
Damn. Okay, so Halo Wars.
It was developed by a different company.
Yeah. I give it a meh.
Yeah, I'm not much of an RTS person. I played it. I liked it. It was cool.
Yeah. It's cool with friends.
Yeah, it's definitely cool with friends. But that's about it.
Yeah. ODST.
I put this at God.
Yeah, me too. Like that.
The soundtrack is amazing. The story setting, like,
story's really good.
It's so perfect. Like it sets it up like it's supposed to be like espionage. Like you're set in the that's like, you know, abandoned, and you're on your own trying to find your team. And you know the jazz sets in, and it's raining. Oh God, it's so perfect. I love it.
Yeah. Yeah, that was really the time I was like, all right, I'm invested into this now. After playing,
and you're not even a Spartan.
Yeah.
Like you're an ODST, so you're like weaker. You have to actually try.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. Godly. Halo Reach. Or is that?
Ooh.
Also,
it'd be Reach.
We're also putting this arcade thing into the game. Shouldn't exist, by the way.
Okay, I haven't played it, so I don't know.
Me neither. So Reach. I also say godly. No, amazing. I say amazing.
Really?
Yeah, just because I hated the ending. That's fucking stupid. The ending was very fucking stupid.
I liked the idea of being a part of a Spartan team, and then you being able to play as your own Spartan.
Yeah.
It's very different, and it was like ODST where there was a lot more. It was more storytelling, and it was a different side of Bungie that you could see versus like there was storytelling in Halo 1, 2, 3, but it was more like military storytelling versus like Reach or ODST, where it was more like okay, this is happening, we need to figure out what and why and how to deal with it, type of deal.
Right.
And God, it was just, the pacing was great. And then like one by one, you know, you lose characters one by one. After you start to care about them and stuff, oh God, it just breaks your heart.
So I say
multiplayer.
I say amazing for campaign, and we can talk about the multiplayer in a second. But yeah. So as a campaign, what would you rate it?
I'd say amazing.
Yeah. All right. Let's talk about the multiplayer. The first game to introduce, I guess, abilities. I guess that's what they're called. The sprinting, the shield, the bubble shield thing. Not the bubble shield. The ground pound shield, whatever that's called.
Drop shield.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess technically Halo 3 had abilities.
Well, they were items that you picked up.
Yeah.
But like, there was loadouts for Reach.
Yeah, Reach was the first one to have loadouts, and it was the first one to have Spartan abilities. But Halo 3 had items, so whichever.
Yeah,
But they basically did the same thing.
true. But then
Some of them did,
but
anyways.
then they added the sprint feature, which was new.
That was new. My favorite was Drop Shield, personally, because it would protect people, and it would also...
Yeah. So I'd put this as amazing overall.
I would as
Honestly.
well. It was good.
Yeah. The ending is really what spit in your face. Like goddamn, it's crazy how bad that ending was. I guess it's so I never played Spartan Assault or Strike or Halo Wars 2, so
I played Spartan Assault.
okay.
But hold on. Best way I can describe it. Um, it's basically like a top-down shooter. Like Minecraft Dungeons.
Mm-hmm.
Or Diablo, like you're looking at your player, and you have your guns and stuff, and you can get in vehicles. You're doing missions. Uh, you're just doing like small missions, and you have small little objectives. Um, the missions usually last about like 5 minutes. They're not very long.
Mm-hmm.
It's a very short game.
So where would you put this?
Honestly, it's a very low meh.
Very low.
Like
Meh.
it's very borderline from being bad.
Yeah. So you never played Spartan Strike?
Spartan Strike I never played because that one was Windows exclusive,
Oh.
so I could never play that. But it's basically Spartan Assault. You can just put that shit at bad
Okay.
because I heard it was like a step down from Spartan Assault,
All
where it
right.
was basically just the same fucking shit.
So MCC.
Ooh.
The fact that you can play any multiplayer in the MCC is pretty fire. The upgraded graphics for 2, awesome.
Halo 2 anniversary, yep. Halo 1 anniversary.
Yeah, and Halo 1 anniversary. 4 was part of this, right?
Huh?
Wait, 4 is next. Same MCC. Oh, we'll do MCC. We're almost done with it anyway. Fuck it. In the customization, they added Forge, theater mode,
Wait, which one are we talking about?
MCC.
Oh.
I would probably put this as amazing too. The fact that it's still popular to this day is kind of crazy. Any response? Rebuttal? What?
Nope, I agree. I was gonna say godly, honest. You can jump to all of the campaigns and
Yeah.
at the flick of a switch, and then you have 1, 2, 3, 4
Yeah.
reach, because they added reach recently, or not recently, but a couple years ago. And then they added a ton of new armor and the battle pass systems, which aren't like any other battle pass. Pay for it.
They introduced
It's all free.
the backwards battle pass, and it's and it's free.
It's all free.
Yeah, that's godly then. That's going top godly actually. All right, so Halo 4.
Honestly, underrated.
I agree. I
Lot,
100% agree actually.
A lot of people shit on it for no reason. A lot of people were super
Yeah, I never understood why it
for
was
343 being 343's like first game.
Yeah.
Um,
I like that.
they
I
make,
will say, and this is where I don't know how you feel. I like Halo 4's multiplayer better than Reach's.
I loved Halo 4's multiplayer.
I know. That's what I'm saying. Like, I think it's better than Reach.
Yeah.
I would probably put this at great.
That's where I put it.
Yeah. Because like, campaign was good. The multiplayer was great. They added the kill streak method, the system.
Yeah, the ordnance drops.
Yeah, which was dope. Some of the armor sets I remember.
They weren't afraid to what they did was they made Chief and Cortana's relationship, like, they made Chief talk more, which is great because that's what I wanted instead of him having just a
few short liners.
Yeah.
Or one liners.
They made him actually talk and made him more of a instead of the strong silent type. Haha.
Yeah. The fact that they gave him an actual character development.
I would say the only thing that pissed me off would be like, well, not even the ending. Nah. The ending didn't piss me off that much.
At some point we will go back and play that. Or did we do that already? I don't remember.
We did not. I just did though. For an achievement.
Oh yeah, we didn't do it because we played 4 and we jumped to 5 and we regretted it, which is, well, I guess Halo 2.
And then they added
2 would be the next one.
And then they added Spartan. Spartan. What is it called? Spartan. What is it called?
Spartan Assault?
No. The fucking, it's like the Spartan Seasons, whatever that's called. Do you know what I'm talking about?
What?
It's like the Spartan story missions.
Oh. Yeah, I don't remember what that's called though.
Whatever that is, they tried to add like a season thing, and they were gonna do more with it when Halo 4 first came out, but they only did one fucking season of it, and unfortunately, it just wasn't as popular as, because they were gonna continue like the story, the lore of Halo, and then they were just like, "Nah, we're done. We're gonna continue this. This is gonna be continued in Halo 5." And cool.
Right. Yeah, and I don't know. I mean, I agree. It's completely underrated. Like, oh man, that was also another like the graphic update from Reach to 4 is what sold me. Like
absolutely.
The drastic improvement. So now we're on to Halo Wars 2.
Actually, Halo 5. Halo Wars 2 came after 5.
Oh, Halo 5, garbage. Right in the trash.
Garbage.
Literally garbage. But that shit where it belongs.
I disagree.
The only thing that I liked about that game was the MLG scene, which was fucking dope. This was like the introduction of like a good pro scene in Halo.
You know what? I disagree. I would put it in bad, because as much as I liked the multiplayer, like I liked the Spartan abilities, and I liked the movement in that game. But my god, 343 fucked up so bad when they prioritized the pistol.
Yep.
They nerfed the shit out of the AR by giving it a super small reticle and made it takes almost a whole clip to kill one person.
Mm-hmm.
And then they made the BR, they made the time to kill for the pistol faster than the BR. So it was no point. Like it made no sense to even pick up a BR. It made no sense to pick up any weapon besides using a pistol,
Yep.
unless it was like a power weapon.
Yep. The one thing I will say regarding the multiplayer, the aesthetic, like the variety of different maps, like that digital one, where it's like the one that doesn't look fully rendered, it's like checkerboards and stuff. I'm
Oh, the
talking about.
breakout maps.
Yeah, like that. That's what sold me. also,
Oh, I loved those. I loved the
also
breakout modes.
Halo 5 came with my Xbox One. So that's, I guess. But man, that story was garbage. I fucking hated everything about that story. There's not one good thing besides the actual characters.
Yeah, you know what that story felt like?
Trash.
It felt like Halo 2, but worse. It felt rushed. It felt like a huge cliffhanger at the end,
Yep.
and then like they built up this huge story that was supposed to be like chief, and then only for it to lead up to this like 80-second fight,
Yep.
and that's it. They never fought again, and
Like
it was Chief kicked his ass, and that was it,
he
as
should
expected.
he should have been the villain, like the actual villain, instead of the whatever bullshit that was going on.
Who, Locke?
Yeah, like they should have like that should have been a build up to fight him. But no, they want to leave cliffhangers and piss people off. Hmm. Yeah, I mean, I say garbage, honestly.
I'd say bad, just because the multiplayer for me like is honestly the only saving grace for it,
Oh,
aside from the bad matching.
in that alpha pack stuff, the the when they introduced like
Oh,
the whatever system that was called, that you can use in-game currency, you didn't have to actually buy it.
yeah,
Yeah, I'll give it bad
that
then.
was cool.
I'll give it bad.
I
Uh,
wish I wish Infinite did something like that. I mean, they technically are now because you can earn it in the battle pass, but you still have to pay for it.
yeah. Halo Wars 2. I'll just go meh, right?
um, um, I haven't beaten. I beat Halo Wars 1. I haven't beaten Halo Wars 2. There's a lot that they changed in this one. While I will admit the graphics look better, the story seems a lot better in this one.
Mm.
From what I've seen of it, at least, the DLC, they added DLC in this one. Like they brought Sergeant Johnson back. Not like really. He's just a character that you can use to play as. Um, there are story events DLC that they brought in that you could play as, like of the flood and stuff. Like that stuff was cool.
Mhm.
But I don't have any of that. I never played any of that.
Okay, so what
Um,
would you rate Halo Wars 2?
I guess realistically, I would say meh.
Right? Okay.
It's still just it's an RTS and just
Yeah. All right. Let's have a nice clean fight because we're about to be fighting Halo Infinite. I'll let you go first since you're the Halo guy.
oh god. After delay, after delay, after delay. Oh god, I wanted this game to be so good. This game was supposed to be so much better than Battlefield 2042. And it was, in some way.
Not by much.
But god, did it really wet the bed. And then shit on it like Amber Heard.
On a nice white pillow.
Yeah.
Because now you know that shit stain is never coming out.
Listen, it it had content. And when I say content, it had what any normal game should have. And when I say normal game, I mean the bare minimum of content. It
You're cutting in
had
and out.
It had like 6 maps, 6 or 7 maps. It had like 4 or 5 game modes. A handful of weapons. They introduced armor core system. You can no longer select your color palettes. They introduced a battle pass system, which it's like a lateral move where, yeah, if you want this cool armor, you have to either buy the battle pass or buy it in the store for a limited time.
Mm-hmm.
But if you get it in the battle pass, the good thing is the battle pass never expires like it does in. So you could go years without playing the game.
You're cutting in and out, bro.
You could go years without playing the game and go, I want to earn this armor.
Is your headset dying?
And you can. No, it shouldn't be.
Are you sure about
Let
that?
me look at the battery. No, it's at 4.
I don't know what that means. You're cutting in and out. Point is, there's a lot of good potential that they shit the bed with. I'm guessing, right?
Yes. And
And it took forever for the campaign.
yeah.
Which was
We waited
okay.
a month. It released in November of 2021. And then we waited for December for the campaign of. The campaign came out. The campaign is like a solid 8 out of 10. Campaign's great. The gameplay is great. Overall, realistically, it's just a lot of repetition because you play on a Halo, and which you've done before in Halo 1.
You're cutting out.
Oh my god.
It's not my fault, it's your headset.
But like when you play on those, like you play in a desert, or you play in the snow, or you play in like a foresty setting,
The
or
environment's the same.
yeah, the environments are different, and each land of the layout changes and stuff like that. But like in Infinite, it's all just like mountainish, foresty, and that's
Right.
it. Or it's a Forerunner cave.
Right.
So none of it changes.
Okay, so what would you rate Infinite as a whole?
The campaign is an 8 out of 10. Player is starting to get better because they just recently came out with season 3 after 2.5 years, because we literally waited a year from season, almost a year to the day. We literally waited 10 months to play season 3 because season 2 came out on May 6th.
Mm.
So we waited a year.
So again,
we waited literally 10 months.
So again, what would you rate this?
7.5.
As a whole.
Oh, hold on. Oh.
What'd you do? Close your fucking...
I did. It was on my phone. Shut up. I'd say great. Or good. Great or good.
So I'm just gonna be optimist here. They literally shit the bed. There's no sugarcoating it. They shit their bed harder than almost as bad as Anthem did. Like they really shit the bed. But lately it's pretty good. I think it's definitely better than Halo 2. Yeah, I would like us doing the campaign. That was pretty cool. The fact that it was a co-op experience and it was open world ish, I guess. Like that was pretty cool. The weapon. I mean, so I'm just gonna talk about the campaign. campaign was pretty good. The ending kind of, it sounds like it hints to Halo Infinite 2, but kind of doesn't. So who knows?
Well, we were supposed to get DLC or story DLC,
yeah, but that's stopped.
but 343 said nah.
I would say, honestly, the campaign kind of made me feel like we were playing Crackdown sometimes. Just how the skill trees and the collectibles and how the map kind of felt with the movement. I was like, ah, it's kind
Never
of.
played Crackdown, could tell you.
You ever play Crackdown? Oh, we're definitely making that a video. Holy shit! Absolutely. Yeah, I'd give like the campaign like a 7.5. The multiplayer, all the overpowered weapons suck. Pistol dominates, BR dominates. They really shit the bed with the multiplayer during when we did the insider alpha test compared to when it was live. Like, they really shit the bed on that one. The EXP system was trash. And I guess they fixed it, kind of. The rank.
Oh, they've 100% fixed it since then.
The rank sucks. BR is still king, no matter apparently what Halo you play. But overall, I would give it a good, just because it's gonna keep going, and honestly, it's probably more than likely gonna get better because they're actually gonna put fucking time into it. So, I'm putting it at good.
I just wish we were still getting Halo Infinite deals.
Yeah.
Only gonna get fucking. Now we're only gonna get multiplayer development and multiplayer DLC.
No, they're probably gonna.
What I wanted.
You're gonna tell a story in the multiplayer like how fucking Fortnite does.
I don't care. It's not what I fucking wanted. It's a fucking Halo 4 shit again. It's not what I want. God, I'm so sick of it. I'm so sick of developers being like, oh, it's all about the multiplayer. Nobody cares about the fucking...
Yeah, there's no replayability. That's why with multiplayer. Or not multiplayer, with campaign. That's why.
Yes, there is.
No, there's not.
Yes, if you add shit.
Right, but they don't do that because that probably takes more resource than...
If they added stuff, then there would be. Like if
they're
they added
not going
a new
to.
game... If they added like a new game plus.
They're not going to. Ever. Sadly. I agree with you, because look at, well, I guess technically it would be 3 to ODST, right? Like ODST kind of played into Halo 3, like in the story.
Yeah, ODST takes place in between 2, like literally takes place in 2 and...
Yeah, so like that makes sense. Like stuff like that would make sense, but they're not going to do that because that takes more resource than creating a 3-lane map with a whole bunch of futuristic shit in it. Like that seems more easier. So that's our list. What do you guys think? Give us a list on the comments. But we will be doing more of these. Just stay tuned. Also hit that subscribe button. So bye.